Hey guys, Brandon Lyons USA here, and this is going to be a review of the Silver Eagle XP15 shotgun imported by TR Imports.
This is another one of those shotguns from Turkey. This one's a little different though. Let me just show you real quick. The release is right up here like normal, like a lot of shotguns is, but watch the fore end here. As I pull it back, I'm just gonna let go of it. So it has a spring system that assists in pushing the fore end forward and feeding the shotgun.
Now, some of you guys may think that's a little gimmicky, and it might be. We've never tried anything like this before.
Yeah, this is new.
The good thing is, if you don't like the spring-assisted stuff, the spring is right there underneath the handguard next to the dual action bars, and you can remove the spring if you don't want it installed on the gun.
I think I'm gonna try to run it like normal and just push it forward like I normally do.
Yeah.
And we'll let the spring assist where it's gonna assist.
Okay.
And this is a 5+1 shotgun.
Yep. So this is some pheasant loads by Herders, high brass, and these are 2 3/4.
It's got a safety back here behind the trigger well. And I was messing with the trigger a little bit. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it shoots.
Okay. And it goes by fast.
It's light.
Yeah.
And so you are feeling some recoil from the 12 gauge.
Okay.
I don't know how much it's pushing me around, but yeah, it's quite a bit lighter, I think, than a normal 12 gauge.
Yeah. See what I mean? That's one of the problems with the shell lifter.
That always happens.
And if you're wearing gloves, you can get your gloves stuck. Wow. So that is very Remington 870-ish, having a shell lifter right here in the way. It's not like a Mossberg. That's one of the reasons why I love my Mossberg 500 is it doesn't have anything in the way of me loading into the tube. Another problem with having the spring-assisted action here is that you can't do any administrative stuff. So if you want to have the action rack back, you have to hold the action back to be able to extract a round or anything like that. If you're trying to load like a slug in the gun, it's going to be kind of difficult to do with the spring-assisted action here, unless you remove the spring. Alright guys, so one thing we did do today was we brought out a couple different shotgun rounds. So these are pretty much all pheasant loads, but this is not. This is some aluminum cased ammo. That's the cheap stuff, so we're definitely going to run that and see how it does as far as extraction. Should be interesting to see how it runs. And this is the Remington pheasant load right here. So we've got a couple different rounds here to test. Let's see how the shotgun does. So now we're going to see how the more inexpensive ammo runs through it.
Hands are cold. It's about 27 degrees out here.
Yep. Go ahead and top it off.
that that first one kind of hung up just a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I think it was actually a little bit more you. I think you slipped off the fore end a little.
Might have.
On that first one. All right, go ahead and load the next ones in your pocket.
I'm looking forward to it warming up a little bit out here.
Right.
At least we don't have any snow or ice.
It's running good.
It's coming back to me a little bit. It's weird having it force its way back forward.
Definitely.
But I think you get used to it. So far, so good.
So what do you think of the Remington 870 controls? Having the safety back here, having your slide action release right here.
Well, I have a Mossberg 590 A1 US service model, and it's up here on the tang.
Yeah, that's where the safety is.
So, I mean, it's a training issue. I kind of prefer it up here, but there's a lot of Remington users that'll say they like it right where this one's at. So,
yeah,
I think it's fine either way, as long as the damn thing works, right? Okay, guys, so we put 100 rounds of shotgun ammo through this shotgun during the review, and it was quite pleasant to shoot, didn't you think, young brother?
Yeah. The only problem that I had with it personally is the length of pull. It's a little long, and that's going to be a con of this shotgun, is the interchangeability of parts or availability of parts for this shotgun, because it is kind of proprietary. My guess is you can't just go put a Remington 870 stock on this or a Mossberg stock and all that. You know what I mean?
So you can't change the stock to different lengths of pull, and that may be important to a lot of shooters out there. The spring-assisted action on it is different than anything else I've ever fired, which you guys will see in the shooting part of the video. It actually shoots the round back forward as the spring pushes the fore end forward.
Yep, after you rack the action.
It's like an assisted loading thing, which may end up being faster than doing it by hand. I think it's just something you're gonna have to get used to, actually practice with, because it is different. I was trying to treat it like every other shotgun. I wasn't counting on it pushing the round forward, and it did have some trouble shooting the cheap 12 gauge ammo. It liked the high brass stuff. It liked the stuff from Herters, and this stuff underneath the shotgun here, this Remington, is also a high brass. It liked that a lot. It did not like this cheaper ammo, low brass on this Winchester ammo, which I'm sure would be the same on any low brass economy type 12 gauge rounds.
Yeah, but surprisingly it ran the aluminum cased ammo no problem at all.
Yeah, and it's not that it wouldn't run the cheaper stuff at all. It just had a couple of hiccups with it, and if you've got a shotgun, you want to make sure that it's going to run 100%, so go with the high brass ammo. And this other ammo here is not terribly expensive. This Herters is not terribly expensive. You can find it on sale at Cabela's, and also this Remington stuff too. It's not terribly expensive. And then when you put your double-aught buck or your slug or anything like that in it, it's all high brass ammo, so it should run flawlessly.
Yeah. What was that?
Hip fire? A little bit of hip fire. What, you've never seen that before? Sometimes you don't have enough time to bring it up to your shoulder.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how it felt.
Okay.
Another thing we did in the Marine Corps was, you know, we did some shooting with it just using one-handed and putting it up to your shoulder, kind of like, what was his name? Ed Morales in the 1986 FBI shootout in Florida. And then he put it actually between his legs. Whoops. Okay, got that.
It was hitting your hand when you were trying to cycle the action.
I think he actually placed it between his legs in a seated position when he was racking the action. But, you know, just goes to prove you can shoot it one-handed if you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Can we do a breech load?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to do with the spring assisted piece in it.
So if we go over the top with our load, and then I'm just going to let this go and see what it does. Yeah?
There you go. See what I mean? It's hard with that being spring loaded to be able to breech load it because you're fighting the spring the entire time.
You definitely need two hands available. Do we have another round? Yeah. I'm going to try another breech load with it actually up in my shoulder.
Okay.
Let's see how that works out. I should have stroked it. So can I do it? Yeah, you're right. You have to bring it back, hold it, and then load it.
So yeah, that's the only disadvantage really of the spring assisted piece of it. You know, it's hard to do administrative tasks.
It probably does make it a little bit faster. But yeah, as far as doing specialty loads or anything like that, it's not going to hold open.
You should fire it as fast as you can and see how fast it actually runs.
All right. This XP15 shotgun has Picatinny rails in 3 different spots on the forend.
And it has a very long forend for a shotgun. Normally they're not that long. Another feature that this shotgun does have is it has swivel mount points on the front and rear. So it has one right here on the back.
So it's a 5+1 capacity, and you cannot extend this.
Yeah,
It's
because there is
place.
a little lip on the interior that no rounds can go past, even if you try to add a tube extension to it.
One thing I talked about during the video was it is fairly light.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to wield and to move from target to target, which I also liked. The butt pad is pretty good, and the stock for me, for being 6 foot and probably average size length of arms, was fine.
Yeah.
Was not a problem at all. One other thing I really liked about it was the trigger. The trigger's very good. Let me see if I can, so it's a metal trigger.
It's got a good positive reset to it.
It really does, and it pushes really good back to your finger to go for that reset. So as soon as you let up on it, it's resetting and it's ready to fire again. I think it would be, with a little bit of practice, it would be a fast shotgun.
Yeah.
No question about it. Not sure if I'm going to leave the spring mechanism in it that helps with the pushing the forend back forward and loading your next round. I'm still unsure on that. I'm going to practice with it a little bit more and compare it to my other shotguns and see if I want to leave it like that or if I want to take it out and just go more traditional. So that's going to be something for you to consider.
This shotgun is rated for 3-inch shells. That's pretty important to mention. So if you do want to shoot some magnum loads out of it, you can. We didn't today. We shot the 2 3/4-inch rounds through it, so it had no problems overall. Just with some cheap ammo and maybe some short shucking because we haven't been shooting shotguns in like 2 years.
Even though the Silver Eagle does look like it's maybe a stainless type of thing, it's actually not.
It's a chrome finish though, which is going to make it more weather resistant.
Right. And
it does have a nice high quality aluminum alloy receiver, and it's like a Remington 870 as far as the action style, how it locks up into the barrel right here, and it has the single extractor right there.
Yeah, it does.
Which is a very proven system.
So it's got 6 rounds in it. I'm going to try to go fast with it. We'll see. You ready, young Beretta?
Yeah.
I was empty. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
A little out of practice, but not bad.
We haven't shot shotguns in like almost 2 years. It's been a while. And that there's no excuse for it, you know, other than we've just been busy doing other things.
Right. So it does seem to be a good self-defense shotgun if you're in the market for one. As far as aftermarket parts and stuff, you're not going to find the support that you do on the Remington 870 or the Mossberg 500 or 590 and stuff.
I definitely think it is a good defense-ready shotgun out of box. You know, this has had no problems at all. And I can't say that about, you know, some other shotguns that we've tested in the past, like the Winchester SXP. Yeah.
Yeah, we did have some issues with a couple shotguns earlier on in the channel. And this thing ran 100% besides the crappy ammo that stuck in it a couple times.
Now, of course, we've had problems like that in the past, you know, not just the KSG with crappy ammo, but also your Mossberg 590A1.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is just shoot high brass ammo. You won't have any problems.
I agree with that. The shotgun does offer a few more features than shotguns that are in the same price range. So the 4N having the 3-pick rail sections is a huge plus over a basic shotgun.
The sling swivels being installed, coming with the shotgun out of box, and of course the finish. That chrome finish is not, you know, standard on most shotguns.
Right, you're gonna pay extra for that.
Yeah, you're gonna pay extra for like the Marine Magnum or the Marine version of a 500 or something like that.
So it does bring a couple extra things to the table for you to consider in the same price point as more of a strippy shotgun.
Yeah, like a Remington 870 Express, Tactical or Express.
So guys, this shotgun for $334 on TR Imports, we do think represents a value. It's definitely not your just bare bones shotgun. I do like the 4N up here, and the way it operates is kind of cool. Yeah. So definitely worth your consideration, guys.
Okay.
And this is some crappy ammo, I think. Okay, so it's topped off. I caught my hand on the 4N here somewhere. It's the rounds. Yeah, it's the rounds. It doesn't like the round.
Well, that's good to know.
Doesn't really care for these.
So it doesn't like these low brass by Winchester.
Kind of cheap.
Yeah. Locked it up with this Winchester AA ammo. There we go.
If you guys are interested in this shotgun, go ahead and go check it out at TR Imports website via the link in the description box below this video. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, Beretta 9mm USA, for more guns and gear videos coming up in the future.